Well, good morning and hello again. Welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E094, a 1960p protective armor original wrapped roll. We'll give a couple minutes for everybody to work their way in and we will get things started. The coin you see under the scope is a copy of 1960p 1DR006. It is the giveaway for today. Nice double die reverse. Get my bag. And draw the chip. Number 5. I shouldn't be able to forget that fast. Hey, Carl, how are you today? Just getting things rolling here. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Go ahead and open this roll up and we will get things started. Hey, Dennis, how are you? I am doing one reveal on Monday for sure, and yes, I am doing the reveals. Don't think Chuck's doing reveals again next week. I think he's leaving for vacation Thursday to go to his wife's high school reunion with her. Yeah, that's what I understand. So I will be doing the reveal show Monday. And I'm going to try and get some good stuff. I think I found a 44D roll. But I'm going to try and get a couple good ones. Hey, Stonecutter, how are you? But we will get things rolling. First coin of the roll goes to Paul Hampton. And you never know, I might put something together to even do a little sale or something. I have to ask Chuck first, of course. On the reverse of the coin, looks to be a normal coin. Coin number 2 goes to Crispy. Yeah, I kind of want to do something kind of special for my 100th reveal. Hard to believe it's already been 100. Seems like I just started doing them. And a normal coin for Crispy. Coin number 3. Yeah, I wish. I'm a little low on those. What happens when you're from the east side? Did go to the LCS today, and because he said he had rolls for me, and they were 10 1960p rolls again. Different ones, but they were priced right, so I can't complain. Coin number 4 goes to Jim Fletcher. There are some double die obverses and reverses for 1960p. Actually, there's some nice, really nice double die reverses, as you can see from the giveaway. Every time I find these, fingerprint, ew. I know before I even turn them over, and I'll show you how. This is the winner of the giveaway right here. Hey, Kelly Ray, it's for Ant, and here's the giveaway coin. I'll show you. You can see thickness on pluribus up there. The S is nice and fat. But you go down to the FG and it's really fat. And then you hit the T in trust and the N, upper of the N in cent. All of that is really thick. Yeah, it's not new. They've been around for a long time. I'm just surprised they haven't all been listed. Kevin Flynn was talking about them 15 years ago or more. Then Chuck listed one back in December. So, yeah, but a lot of nice, cool stuff to look for, that's for sure. For years, they wouldn't, James Wild just said it was, it was just normal. He didn't say, he said it wasn't a class 3, and now all of a sudden he changed his mind. But I guess that's his, he's allowed to do that. Oh, here's how I say, when I see these from the obverse, right there in the neck, it pops right out at you. And I always know. So yeah, I mean, they've been known for a while. They just haven't been attributed. I know that Brian, Allen, and Chuck were working on something on the circulation specimens right around the time that the proof double die was attributed. And I think they'll end up finding more stonecutter. I do. Truly do. It was a lot of work for sure. I know that Sean has done a lot of work, like with the electron microscope and stuff like that. That's pretty impressive. You write this giveaway that it's for Ant. And then, of course, Blaine, he's just got a ton of examples of the coins, so that's a good area to start looking for them. Yeah, there was some that were listed before those. So, not really, Carl. Some of them, yes, especially circulated examples. But you just look at United States of America and you'll see it's basically a design change more than it is a double die. It's like the 47 in the 60 large over small and small over large dates. Coin number 6 goes to Deanne. So when you know where to look for it, it probably will pop right out at you. Yeah, me too. Me too, Kelly. Matter of fact, I just got told this morning that I do need to start working on getting the rolls that are sitting in my living room out of my living room so we can actually live in our living room. Which means I got to finish the other half of the closet. Then I've got to go through every single box. Of course, I'll just do a couple a day. Then it won't be too hard. Next coin is for Carl. And looks like a normal coin here. Most of the double die reverses for 60p you can pick up on the FG. So it's real easy. Oh, there's a few hundred of them in the living room. Next coin is for Taco John. So, and it seems like I'm adding 3 or 4 a week, so the pile's growing. That's interesting. All the specks in the die, the dings, those are all raised. So that is in the die itself. Ah, cool. It's good to see you here. I'm still waiting on my insurance company, but I don't know. It don't bother me as much anymore because the house is definitely dried out and my office is done. The only thing I got left to do in the house, I got to have the kitchen done, and I'm going to pay somebody to do it because this old body can't do that much work. And I started playing around working on fixing the fence. So I'll have that done. So basically all I'll have left to do is the pool deck, the pool cage, the roof, the fascia and soffits, the gutters, and the windows and doors. Well, the windows in one door, and the door wall. Not by much, Kelly Ray. Not by much. And I'm just, when I was young, I could flip sheets of drywall around. And of course, all of them down here, you got to use 12 foot. And this body just can't fling 12-foot sheets of drywall around anymore. I did 3 of them, and then it was like, hell with it. I'm cutting them in half. I don't care if there's an extra seam. Next coin is for Mickey. You going to the fun show in July, Kelly Ray? I'm thinking we're going. Haven't heard for sure yet. But I am definitely thinking it's a yes. Normal coin for Mickey. Coin number 11 goes to Carl. But besides that, I've gotten everything else pretty much done. Either by doing it myself or I've just paid some people to do some stuff too. This is the one with all those specks on the die. Yeah, I just try not to let the old age in. Do my best to try to keep moving. But you have to be reasonable about it. Flinging 100 pounds around just ain't as easy as it used to be. Coin number 12 goes to Josie. That was all damage from one hurricane. I had 9 trees fall on my house or go into the back of the roof. Huh, I get to look at this. Let me get my cheat sheet up. See what, something rung a bell here. Let me get some of the other pages up and see. That just looked right here on the 9. Looks interesting. And then also on the bottom, oh, that might be feedback from my light. Crap. But it still looks thick. So I'm going to check it out a little bit. Can't hurt us. All right, let's see if we got anything on that part of the 9. That looks like the same as that. No, it is. Boy, that looks like it. Let me go back here. I'm going to have to study this one more. Let me look at Variety Vista, see what I see on that. All right, unassigned. Let's see if that's one of the ones that he unassigned. 10. All right. I don't see anything else. Let me run down the rest of Wexler's. I'm going to hold this out and look at it. It's just, I'll show you what I'm seeing. After I get done running down through the listings. Hopefully we find another one that will solidify it a little bit more in my head. What I am seeing, all right, is right here, plus extra thickness down here. You see it down here too. Then when you go over to Liberty, you see the line in the thickness in the B, plus it even looks like there's a little bit thickness here and on the E. So I'm going to hold this one aside and see where it goes. I don't know how he can move that fast. Yeah, I see that. Oh God, I got pictures all over, and I got public adjusters working for me now, Dennis. Uh, it's just nobody wants to pay out. And then even the people that want to come to work, they want to know how much money you got. They don't even want to quote the job. It's like, quote me for a new roof. All right, now is this the same die again? It is not. All right, good. All right, coin 14 goes to Doug. Coin number 15 goes to Captain Morgan. See, there it is again. Even the G looks thick to me. And there's the 9. That I'll tell you, that looks like it to me. That's the same die for sure. So I'm going to have to check that out. Coin 16 goes to Frostbite. So potentially 2 double dies. I do. I'll show you it. Got a great marker. When we get the next one, I will show you it. There it is right here. There's the 9. And that looks thick to me. There's the marker right there. Like a cat whisker almost. And I'll bet you the G's a fat. It is. And then the B's fat. Of course, this one's not showing it quite as much. But there's another good marker there coming off the T too. Yep. Coin 18 goes to Paul Hampton. I will have to take some pictures of this and send them to Chuck and Brian and see what they think. But even the B, looking at this B and comparing it with that other B, there is major differences. And a normal coin for Paul. That's every day for me, Kelly Ray. I just managed to do them anyways. The wife is still working every day, so I try to do as much housework as I can. Still has never done good enough for her, but you know, she has different standards than I do. Clean dishes, clean laundry, clean bathrooms, I'm good. She wants everything polished up real nice. I'm not the best duster in the world. Coin number 20 goes to Jim Fletcher. I love them. She don't like them because they're not environmentally friendly. We do use like plastic cups and paper plates when we have company come over that there's a lot of people. But that's the only time. I think the package of plates we've had for 7 or 8 years now. It's one of those big Sam's Club size packages. That's right, Dennis. That's right. Number one thing for good health is a happy spouse. Yeah, the more I'm looking at these other die pairs, the more I'm thinking that that's a double die obverse. Coin 22 goes to Deanne. This die has been probably the predominant die in the roll. Coin 23 goes to Carl. Seeing that, I mean, look, that looks, it's there. It looks like you can see it on the front of the 9 on this one, too. Guess you can see it on this one, too. Let me get around. See, that B just looks fat on the back, and even right here. And it looks like there's a little bit right there, too. So hopefully the panel will say yes. Next coin is for Taco John. And a normal coin for Taco John. I'm not looking at the reverse on the die pairs that I recognize right off the hand or right off the bat. Next coin is for Levels of Madness. Good to see Levels back in the game. That's the heavy die scratches right there. Yeah. So a normal coin for Levels. Coin 26 goes to Mark Thomas. And there is the pitted die that we saw earlier in the roll. This is the third example of this one. Coin 27 goes to Mickey. I will be doing the 61D roll relatively soon after this, probably 15-20 minutes after this, maybe a half hour. Actually, I got to stuff the insert still, so it'll be at least a half hour. Don't recognize this one. Maybe because there's a little bit of toning on it. I don't recognize. This is a different die. Kind of some nice toning on this. Coin 28 goes to Josie. I hope I do. I love finding the DDRs. I actually don't search enough of the Philadelphia Mint stuff because my main interest is actually RPMs. I never really did a lot of double die searching until I got back really involved in it this time. Before, if I found them, I'd pull them out, but I never really looked for them, so I didn't have a lot of Philadelphia Mint stuff. The only one I actively pursued, this is one of the double dies that's just been hit, was the 83P DDR1 and the 84P DD01. And I can tell you that I looked through a plethora. I looked through bags. I looked through rolls. And I never found them. Never found them. I ended up finally, at the last fun show, I broke down and bought 83 double die reverse. I found other double dies for the date, but never the big ones. That's like 97p. I looked through a lot of 97p cents too, and the only one I ever found was in circulation, and it was literally 3 years ago. I found it in my pocket change. Coin 31 goes to Carl. Don't recognize that die. All right. So maybe we got a chance. Normal coin for Carl. Coin 32 goes to Frostbite. Ooh, that's double die reverse, right? Or is it on Liberty? I think that's double die reverse across the top of the motto, or the top of E Pluribus. That's the one that the doubling's right here, right, Carl? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's something I still want to do, is search rolls like that and just make it where people get 5 coins in the roll. And but I just got to figure a way to do it that is a little easier and more cost effective. Oh, here's the die we just found for Carl. Hey, Tyler, how are you? And a normal coin for Mickey. Coin 34 goes to Paul Hampton. Maybe. I've got to study it more, but I do think it could be a double die obverse, and we probably will come across another one, and I'll show it to you. It looks like it has thickness on the date, on In God and Liberty. Coin 35 is for Crispy. I'm doing good. I am doing good. The 1060p rolls I got today, I will probably end up looking through one of those. And if there's anything in there, then I'll sell one of them. I just don't want to keep doing them that have Doing them once in a while is cool, but not doing them every week. Seems like this is all that I've been able to buy lately. And I think he said something about 30 more rolls of Fed Reserve 60Ps coming in. I was like, wow. All of a sudden everybody's cutting loose with those, I guess. Coin 38 goes to Ant. Ooh. A little bit of a Tona here. Some of these coins actually have some attractive toning on them. Struck through under the O. I probably will do the next one. I've got a stuff flip insert, so it'll probably be a half hour, 45 minutes after this one is over. I know it's scheduled for 6, I think, but I'm going to try and do it early so I can spend some time with my wife while she's not working. And a normal coin for Deanne. Well, I thought we would find another one by now. So far, there's been like 5 of them in the roll. Next coin is for Levels. Well, this is not the roll or the coin I thought it was, so we will look at the reverse. Hopefully we find something. There's some really nice. DDR number 2 is really nice, and so is 1D06. They're really fat. Coin 41 goes to Taco John. If we don't get another one by the end, I'll pull one out to take a peek at it again. And this is the pitted die. So we know that that is a normal coin. All right, I got to let the little dog in or she's going to try to break through the door. Come on, hurry up. Now go lay down, no troublemaking in here. Next coin is for Carl. Heavy die scratches under Wii. We've seen that die a few times. Coin 43 goes to Mark Thomas. Hey, go lay down. Remember what I said. Coin 44 goes to Mickey. Normal obverse. I think I remember this one being normal on the reverse too, but can't be sure. Well, we have, I think, found something in here. I don't know if it's listed, and I don't know exactly. I'm going to have to get some feedback from Chuck and Brian on it. But I'm pretty sure it's a double die obverse. It looks Well, we know this die's normal too. Seeing the same 4 or 5 die pairs. So if I don't find another one before the end, I'll put one back up out of the pile. And we'll go over it for the people who are just joining. Next coin is for Farm Dog. Boy, these are kind of toned at the end of the roll. Same die again right there with the die scratches. Oh yeah, that's the best part of the coin shows, Kelly Ray, is talking to people and showing people stuff. That's why I'm asking if you were going. Next coin is for Sarag. The coin show's just to find new stuff. And there's the die pits again. So we know that's a normal coin. Getting down to the last few. Might have to go into the pile of ones we found already to show you guys. Next coin is for Doug. This is the one with the die scratches, I think. Yep. On the nose. Well, that one got whipped through a rolling machine. Coin 49 goes to Captain. There's the one with the hard die scratches under we, so we know that is a normal die. Last coin of the roll, and then if this one is not the double die, or what I am thinking is a double die, I will break one out to show you guys. And this one is one of what I think to be a double die. It doesn't show as good on this one, but this is thick right here. And a little bit on the bottom. I don't know if I can turn it if you see it. But you go over to the date. And there's here, above here, and then on the back right there. Looks thick. And then up in God. Looks thick right here. I don't know. I'm going to have to get the best example out and take some pictures. But that is possibly a double die. I've got to get a better look at it for sure. But some of the examples, especially, let me show you Josie's. Hers really showed it. Now put that under, where you can see it under the D and the E. There. A lot of them you can see this line here, then right here, and even across the L. And then you go up here, and the G just looks extra thick to me. Same with the N. And then right here, you see it on the 9, and on the back of the 9 right there, and on the underneath of the 9 right there. So that's what I'm seeing, Mark. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining me. And as soon as I get these next flips stuffed, I will do the 61D roll. So I'll see you shortly. Thanks again. Bye.